Morning YouTubers, we have 58 days remaining to Ironman. Time's flying, still a long way to go, but my confidence levels are high. I'm feeling very positive about it. Feeling very confident, feeling comfortable with the training program that I've put together and I'm doing. Feel happy with my diet. So there's lots of really good positive aspects going on there. Happy with my kit choices. Tried out a tri-suit yesterday on the bike, and although I was only on there for about an hour, there wasn't any soreness in areas where you would expect it. So that was a good and positive experience. I'm gonna get another pair of trainers to break in, really, because the ones that I've got at the moment are taking an absolute hammering. The last thing I want to do is get to, the week before, 2 weeks before race day, or event day, and be wearing a relatively new set of trainers. So there's going to be some real conscious effort to think backwards from the day, what needs to be worn in, what changes need to be made. Started the transition work now, so that'll be done a couple of days a week. Bit of brick sessions going on. Also incorporating a bit of the 80-20 split. I'm going to cover that in more detail on another video. But 80% heart rate zone 2 to 3, and then 20% heart rate zones 4 to 5, or 4 and above to exertion. Where possible, avoiding training in heart rate zones 3, the comfortable range, but focusing on the endurance aerobic aspect with the fat burning phase in the lower heart rate zones. Slowing down the movements a lot more, so the body's getting used to that pace, the rhythm, and building itself based on that. And then 20% bit of HIIT training, really, which I've incorporated so far anyway, but more focus is going to be used on that and the recovery aspect of it as well. So today I want to talk about letting go. And I don't mean the well-known Disney film or the song from the well-known Disney film. I mean in life in general. Letting go of the aspects of your life that are no longer supportive. And I've spoken about it a while ago, about beliefs, about how others may have influenced you and you forged your belief structure based on another's perception of you. What I don't think I covered was about letting go and forgiveness. And I was at the gym just last week speaking to a lady. She mentioned, we were talking about the situation, and she said that she didn't want to forgive a certain individual for something they did and did to her. And it's fine to have that approach, whatever works for you, but for me, I'd find it a bit of a struggle carrying on and living every day with the baggage that that situation had. And sure, there's different leveling degrees of the past, but one thing I can absolutely guarantee is that you forgive the past, situations of the past. Flip your thinking into that realm. What you'll likely find is you'll free up that much needed valuable space within yourself for something productive to fill it. I've got an audio series called White Light, and that's pretty much what that does. Flushes out the negativity within and allows space for you to fill that with productive love and happiness. And for me, it relates very, very well into endurance training, just on the basis that if you have a crappy day, you wake up the next day and you're holding on to that crappiness from the day before, what's going to happen is it's going to overflow into the next day, into the next day, into the next day. And before long you become demoralised in your training, and then you add self-doubt in the mix, and then lots of other factors. The sooner you can let go of the past or forgive those of the past that have dishonoured you, hurt you, or provided you with any kind of negative learning experience, then the sooner you'll be able to move on, create and develop, not only physically or mindfully, but spiritually as well. And there's loads of fantastic sayings out there, a lot of Eastern sayings. There's a story of a monk that crosses a lake, picks a lady up, crosses the lake, puts her back down again, and his fellow monk says, you know, you realise it's against our teachings to touch a woman. They have this conversation, and the other monk says, I put her down at the riverbank a long time ago. You know, he'd let go of that. He'd done what he needed to do and let go. He'd forgotten about it. There was no more room for what he wasn't meant to be doing, or that experience, and he moved on. Watched a video yesterday where I was riding by Tai Lopez. You know, make of him what you will. Heard a couple of other people talking about him, so I thought I'd check him out. Didn't really want to use up any of my other time on it, so I thought I would utilise my spin time looking at it. Guy's got some good stuff to say. Not particularly original content, but you know what is. So yeah, let go. You know, we can. You've got an aspect of your past that you're thinking about a lot, and it's not helping or supporting you. Today could be a good day to let that go, to forgive, to move on, to take whatever learnings that you've had as a result of that experience. And we all have bad training days. You know, yesterday my spin session didn't go to plan. But the second I got off the bike, I tidied up, put the bike away, went and had a shower. It'd been forgotten up until this point where I'm talking about it, but you know, I'm not carrying any of the baggage of that bad training session. There are days where circumstances mean that we have to consume food because we're hungry that isn't in our training plan or a schedule. The other day I was out 2 days ago, consumed a couple of sandwiches, and I've not been eating bread. It's not a staple in my diet. There wasn't really any other choices. Did I beat myself up over that? No. I need to eat, so I ate. Had a banana with me anyway. You move on. Today I've got a nice and easy 10k. It will be a very easy 10k today. The weather's pretty overcast. I'm going to get outside though. I haven't been outside for a run for a few days now, so be good to get out, feel a bit of the countryside, and I'm undecided where I'm going to go. I'm not going to go yet. I've got a few bits to sort out with work first of all, so it'll be a bit later on. But if I don't catch up with you beforehand, have a good day. Allow any aspect of your life that I'm going to plan to just drift away, perhaps, you know, release the shackles and enjoy the journey. We're on this journey together, making the assumption, of course, that you are training for either a triathlon or an Ironman or an endurance race. So get on and do, forgive the past, give yourself permission to move on, to be happy. That's it, I'm done. Enjoy the run. I'll catch up with you later. Peace out.
Session done for the day. Really comfortable and easy pace. Wasn't anything too strenuous, which was nice. New route found. I knew the area anyway relatively well, so there was nothing there that was too complicated. Found a steady pace, got in the zone. Most of the heart rate zone was, or the average heart rate zone I think was 2.3. Certainly working at the lower end of the limit. It jumped up when I had that short climb, but apart from that, just, yeah, it was very comfortable. A little bit of scenic, bit of road, a couple of climbs. Overall, really enjoyable. Actually feel better now after I've got out and done the run. Not that I wasn't feeling good to start with, but it was nice to get outside again. You know, there's only so much training you can do inside on the turbo or on the treadmill before it gets a little bit tiresome. So yeah, so good. I'll catch up with you later. Off now, out to catch up on some work and to refuel. Have a good day. Catch up with you later. Peace out.
Evening guys, Ben here. So that's it for today. It's been a relatively relaxed day. I've just been catching up on some work. Just done a quick body scan of how I'm feeling. Actually feel relatively good. There's no aches or niggles or anything like that. Feel very confident, and the body seems to be repairing itself very, very quickly. So obviously something is working, something is going right. As I said last week, you know, it's about not doing too much, becoming overconfident in your body, feeling good. There is the temptation to go and do something more. You know, this evening I'd like nothing more than to go for a swim. I've got a swim and a run tomorrow, swim and a ride tomorrow. So, you know, the 10k earlier on was enough, giving the body time to recover and rest. So I've got a roast dinner for dinner this evening, which is nice. And I've kept hydrated throughout the day, just with some electrolytes and stuff. Yeah, that's it. So thanks very much for tuning in. As always, I look forward to catching up with you tomorrow. I'm working on a podcast series as well. Right now as we speak, I'm just putting together the content, so that's going to be farmed out over the next week or so. So there's going to be some good material in there. Hope you enjoy that also. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for tuning in. Remember to join me on Facebook, where I try, where possible, to keep us more interactive there. Keep the comments coming. Remember to share. Look after yourself. Peace out.